I often listen to motivational speakers. I have an email that comes to me every week from Dr. Kevin Alco. He is a Christian motivational speaker. He goes to all kinds of football games, and just gives positive thinking and try to be a success, all that. And I've read lots of books on succeeding. And so I was listening to this man on Fox News, John Maxwell, who's evidently a pretty well-known success motivator speaker, and he said that on his climbing his ladder of success. That's how he said it. He said in climbing his ladder of success, he decided he wanted to just be a ladder holder, and I like that. I thought, isn't that neat? You know, so I started studying out. A ladder is made for vertical and not horizontal use. So if you're climbing up to get to be above other people and to be more successful, it's not horizontal. You don't use a ladder horizontally normally. It's just to climb up, and you can't be safely climbed except by using one rung at a time. That's the second thing about climbing a ladder. That's the safest way to climb a ladder, is one rung at a time. So when you are climbing the ladder of success, it's one rung at a time. But when that John said, I don't care about climbing the ladder of success, I think I'd like to hold the ladder. I like that. And I thought, you know what, ladies, that's what we need to do for all the people that we come in contact with every day. Let's hold the ladder for them to help them succeed. And I even thought of a verse that fits that thought. 1 Corinthians 10:24, let no man seek his own, but every man another's wealth. So I'm trying to encourage other people to be successful. I'm trying to encourage other people to be the best that they can be for the Lord Jesus Christ. How do I do that? By making people look good. Like buying something for my husband to give to another family member so that he can look good. Giving him a suggestion and then saying, why don't you, if you think it's a good idea, why don't you tell them? And you don't have to tell them that I told you to do it. Just do it, because I want him to look good and I want to enhance his relationship with other people. I remember when my kids were growing up, I'd go to, actually would, he was working at a camp situation. It was very, very involved, heavily involved in the camp. And during the camping season, he'd leave the house at 7 o'clock in the morning and he'd be gone till 11 o'clock at night. The kids wouldn't ever see him. So during that time, I'd go out and I'd buy a toy and I'd give it to Kevin, and he'd go in the kid's bedroom either that next morning or late at night, and he'd give him that toy or that present. And I was trying to make him look good. That was holding the ladder for him. And for all you ladies out there that your husband's overly, he's overly committed, maybe he's working 2 jobs, you should be holding the ladder for him and helping him to look good to the children, because you always want to point people to other people and not draw them to yourself. If you are one that wants to climb the ladder yourself and make yourself look good, you won't think that way. You'll think the other way, and you'll want to pull praise toward yourself. But I think we ought to be hold the ladder for other people. And I hope this thought catches you today. And as you go out and do something, think about a way to do something to make somebody else look good. Yeah, I think you could do it. And I think you'd be a better person for it. Let no man seek his own, but every man another's wealth. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice.